And we are live. Pull up a chair, episode 20. We already got the incense.
Yeah.
Pull up a chair, episode 20. How's everybody doing? I know it's holiday time now. How are you doing, Nick?
We're doing good. We're getting back in shape, you know. We're getting
Didn't wait till the new year?
No,
Wanted to get a head start?
Yeah. Every day is a new day.
Facts. I like that. I've been good. Fought a hangover today to talk to y'all, so just came to life about an hour and 38 minutes ago, so happy to be sitting here, happy to be upright and not face buried in the couch and or a toilet. So this is fun.
So that's always good.
Yeah. And it is your host, El Tuger Tente, the ultimate motherfucking sensei, the one who, of course, taught Bruce Lee everything he motherfucking knows, a.k.a. Space Mountain Stoney, a.k.a. Young Dumbledore, a.k.a. Stony Montana, a.k.a. call me what you will, just don't call me broke or sad. It's Mr. Keep the Love High and the Hate Low. To my left, I got Super Fried Snook off the top motherfucking rope, off the top of the Titantron.
You already know.
Shane McMahon style.
Come in hot. Nah, we don't do that. He usually missed.
He did too. Every single time that man jumped off of something, it was a whiff.
Hey,
Like,
I just rewatched I just saw a thing come up. It was like 30 years ago or some shit. 20 years ago.
when he got whacked with the cane and fell off the fucking at SummerSlam. Yeah.
The fucking like light tower thing, whatever you climb up. And they're up there and you just 50-foot fall.
I saw this meme once that was like, if you ever think your dad hates you, just watch what Vince did to Shane McMahon.
Yeah.
Like,
do it for the business.
Dad, you want me to do what? That's 50 feet up in the fucking air.
They'll love it. They'll love it.
Yeah, crowd's gonna eat it up. What? No, they're not. They cry every time. You made me jump off the top of the Hell in the Cell and whiff on the Undertaker while my kids were literally 5 feet away. Patrick's 5 years old, Dad.
That's Grandpa.
Doesn't want to see Dad get fucked up. Oh, God.
Yeah, that's rough.
That's funny shit. That should be the thumbnail for this episode. You as Steve Blackman and just stopping me with the cane, and I'm Shane just flying off.
That's funny.
We got to start doing that. I'm going to hit up Tommy McDonald. We need edits. We're going to get on some edits. But let's dive right into it. By the way, real quick, I don't know if anybody out there is drinking, smoking, whatever you're doing. Raise a cup for my Grandma June's birthday today, please.
R.I.P. Grandma June.
Thank you. Wished her a happy birthday earlier. So let's just dive right into it. Dive right into the deep end. Gunnas, as you said, plea deal. Not quite free.
I mean, yeah, that's what it is. He didn't beat all the cases. He didn't beat all the charges. He took a plea deal. I'm not saying it.
Dive into what the internet's talking about this. Did he snitch?
I mean, technically, he confirmed YSL
being a gang.
Yes.
That was the one line that actually caught me. That when he said, "Yes, Your Honor," I was like, "Oh."
So, but that's why I was saying it depends on how this goes. I'm good on it.
Now,
it depends on how it goes because him and like 3 others all took the same plea deal. So if you're all facing life behind bars,
somebody else,
huh?
It was him, Lil Duke, and then one of the other.
Yeah, it's like if you're all facing life, and like they didn't give out certain names, so like I don't like to say that like he snitched. He didn't give out names of gang members or people in the gang. He just confirmed that YSL was acting as a gang. So that's where it's like tricky to say.
No, I'm gonna ask the dumb questions just for people that might not know. What did he mean by that?
That they're moving drugs, money, guns, illegally.
So it's more than a music label. They're saying we also are confirming that we did do this stuff too.
That they move as a gang. What do gangs do? Gangs.
I don't fucking know. I like asking the questions.
Gang is how. This is my controversy. Gang is what the white people call black mafias. Mafia, like
I like that.
Well, but gangs and mafias, there's
I said that white as hell too.
There's a few things that that separate gangs from mafias. And this is where it's a fine line because mafia
same thing.
set almost, but a mafia member will never kill a woman or child. A gang member will. So there's honor. There's more. There's
an honor to it.
Honor and human like morals. There's a moral in the mafia.
Like, we'll kill you, we'll take you out, but we're not gonna lay a finger on your family.
What did your wife do to me?
Yeah, it's you that wronged me. Not your family.
What did your 5-year-old kid do to my business? Nothing. But in the gang mentality, we wiping out your whole family tree. Well, damn. Like, he stabbed you.
Yeah, not all 88 of us.
So like, there's some like, so gangs are kind of more reckless, wild, kind of like Wild Wild West. Like, is that so? Like, they confirmed that they were not just a music label, that they were doing things that they're not supposed to be doing. Yeah, moving drugs, moving money.
Now, my next question is,
because basically they could basically be saying that could, for prosecutors, they could flip it to where now like YSL is just a cover to launder money.
So now my question is, and I saw the internet was speculating on this too, what does this do for Young Thug's not guilty plea?
He can't. What do you mean? Young Thugs? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So what does this do for Young Thug's? Because Young Thug's the one going, I'm not guilty of this shit. I'm trucking it out. I'm not guilty of this shit. I'm fighting it.
But
I feel like that makes it worse for him, no? Because they're going to be like, well, your other guys right here just said.
They said that YSL's a gang, not Young Thug is. Who's the leader now? Like, who's in it? That's what I'm saying. Is I don't know if I can say.
Wouldn't Thug technically be the leader, though?
Who knows? They didn't give out names. Gunna didn't give out a name.
That is true. They all were just like, hey, look.
They all just confirmed.
Here's what we can tell you.
They all just said YSL is a gang. They didn't give out names, so now it's like, all right, well.
Yeah, the internet's like, Young Thug, or the internet's trying to treat it like Gunna was like, looking at the judge like, you know, like.
Yeah, I mean, well, he took a plea deal, so it looks like it means you're telling something.
Like he folded.
It means you're telling something. That's what a plea deal means. You're telling something, but what did you tell? Him and 4 others all confirmed YSL was a gang. Okay. Did they say Young Thug was the leader? No. Okay. Did they say Gunna was involved? No. Okay. Did they say anybody else of big names was involved?
No. They never mentioned that name.
Like on Lil Durk's new song. He comes out and says like, damn, they facing these. I could be facing the same charges. I called up Gunna or Young Thug and told everybody I killed. Because that's what, like, when you stressed and like you need someone to vent to. You call your dog you trust. Like, hey, I know you got bodies. I'm
not expecting that he's gonna get wrapped up and shit.
Right. So I don't like.
Oh, I remember the internet too that day went crazy because Gunna and Thug were like aggressively taken out of that studio.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah.
The producer too. I felt so bad. London's over here. Like, what the fuck is going on? Why are all these people
don't fuck up my equipment?
Yeah.
That's what it is. Take them, but don't fuck up my shit. So like, they told something, but like they didn't tell names. So I don't know if it's like, it's hard to say if it's snitch. Like 6ix9ine came out and was like, "Oh, that's a snitch. That's a rat." Like, no,
you sang like fucking Adele. Yeah.
Yeah.
We saw that footage.
Hey, to be honest, in the gang,
they made a meme out of his shit.
Yeah, but 6ix9ine, like, I see why he flipped. Like, in gang life, you don't do that. So, like, you don't do that. I'm not a part of that.
And he wasn't even really that from the beginning. He just kind of...
They played him. They said, hey, he could be this money guy for us. And then they started fucking his bitch.
They were like, you're right. You are a gangster. You can hang out with us. Hell yeah.
Go be our front runner. Yeah, go be our picture guy. Cool, perfect.
Yeah, talk about us up on the stage.
And then they tried to fuck his bitch, take his money, and then tried to kill him. So it's like, well, all right. I mean, I don't agree with you snitching.
I will always say one thing about him.
But I can see why you did.
If you just look at him as an entertainer,
flawless.
Some of that shit is hilarious.
Flawless
it
entertainer.
Really is.
But like, he can't come out and say, like, "Oh yeah, he ratted." Like, yeah, he told.
I was just thinking of his Instagram post.
Like, he told something to get the plea deal, yeah, but all he did was say
He, like,
YSL is a gang.
He took 20 bitches Christmas shopping. And they're like the craziest fits, just picking shit off the fucking walls. They look like animals, honestly. And the captions him like, yeah, I know I owe like fucking 50 people money.
Yeah. He's a troll. He's a world-class troll.
Oh my god.
He would work, but he, there's, so, I don't know, Gunnas.
He performed at that ice skating thing. You never ice skated before.
Oh,
so
he busted his ass.
Just over and over.
Yeah.
But he never stopped the song. And I was just like, wow, like that man
that.
is literally eating the ice over here. And just fucking
go.
Yeah, at some point you're just like, dude, do it from the ground, bro. You're gonna hit your head one of these times.
Yeah. Be a seal down there, dog. Like, what you doing?
Oh my god. Oh, that's good. So we are glad though to see the Gunnas out of the box, back with his family, back in hopefully the studio soon. I know it sounds fucked up to say, but excited to see what music we're gonna get from him, because I don't think you're gonna hear Push and P again. I think you're gonna get some more personal shit out of this. I hope so, at least. I hate it when artists go through personal shit and then just all of a sudden you just never hear about it on the record.
What?
I think shit like that needs to be addressed.
Nigga, that's snitching. That they gonna pull him right back in the court and be like, hey, look at these lyrics.
Like, oh wow, you did it again.
Oh wow, you just told on yourself. Thanks, dog. Like, what do you mean? Well, I hope I hear about it. No, he can't. Like, he literally can't. He literally can't talk about shit because look where it got him now. To confessing that YSL is a gang.
Yeah, so maybe it's best if he just leaves it alone.
Like,
maybe he just drops like a little.
That's where people are getting fucked up in today's media. Like,
yeah, I mean, I will say, I'm glad that
what I was saying about earlier. How 6 years ago when I in high school, you could catch me almost every day. There's a snap on me on my snap, smoking weed, whether it was a bong, a blunt, a joint, a bowl, something. Now, it's very rare and select where you catch me, because it's like, I don't give a fuck if you know. But back then, it was like, no one. Back then, it was more like I wanted you to know, because it was like me going against the man. Because it was like, fuck the rules. Like, no, I smoke weed. Y'all don't want to post it. I know some of you smoke and hate on me for smoking, but you guys are just following the rules. So, like, you have to pretend it's not okay. But I know you like it. It's cool. But now it's like, everyone's cool with it.
I used to look at it in a negative way, too. You want me to share it? I feel like this is an interesting perspective, because it's a little fucked up. I don't feel this way anymore. I
had a 360.
When I used to smoke on Snap, I did it as a way, still do, but different reasons. Everybody have a blessed, wonderful day. But back in the day, when I used to do it, I would actually come from the perspective of like, I hope somebody without it, like that wanted weed today, basically, now sees me smoking. And now they feel envious of me. I know it's fucked up, super fucked up.
I used to do it to literally say like, haha, come catch me if you can type shit to people. Like, I know this makes you mad because I do it and you can't. Not even that. You want to, but you want to follow the rules, and weed's against society, so you won't. But I don't give a fuck. So I'm smoking my weed. That's how I did it when I posted it. Was like, I'm going to do what I want. I smoke my weed. Haha. Me enjoying my life.
Yeah.
If you get mad at me, that's on you.
So, speaking of smoking, I rolled up and listened to these next couple of albums that I wanted to mention to you. Did you hear the new SZA? I know we didn't talk about it last week.
Nope.
What I will say about it is, she is, I'm trying to find it right, maybe the female Nas. And I'm only saying that because, like, the way she was, like, rapping and getting her shit off, like, I never heard SZA rap before. And then it got to Smoking on My X-Pac. And she, like, legitimately is, like...
Well, she teed off.
Yeah. And there was another couple records on there, too, where I thought, like, damn, she's actually kind of rapping her ass off right now. And that's a lot of ass to rap off. But,
if it's fake, it isn't.
She actually said that. That's on the first song. She's like, they say it looks natural, but it's not. Yeah. Or something like that. But no,
It's
I thought
good BBL out there.
I thought it was a great album overall. I know she's going on tour. Tickets are on sale now. She's coming to Columbus. However, the wifey is not a SZA fan, so I don't think I will be attending. But
Won't catch me there.
looks like a fun show though. And I know SZA's great, and it's happy to have her back. But there's somebody else that I know we're both a little bit happier to have back. Solo, ho.
Yeah, sure.
And you just got your dub with him not too long ago, and thank God he didn't drop a month ago because I would have got swept. That new album, phenomenal.
Yeah, I listened through it twice, 3 times straight.
Yeah, I listened to it literally just on repeat at work yesterday.
Yeah,
I didn't even go to nothing else really.
I switched from that to I forget what else I played, but I had that on for like 3 times. Well, first off, it wasn't on Tidal for the first half of my morning.
Wasn't on Apple either.
Okay, so
Took a minute.
Yeah, I went to.
It hit Spotify, and he like tweeted about it. Like
I literally went to SoundCloud, like, because that's why I didn't listen to it all day, because I was like I couldn't find it for the morning. So in the morning I was listening to something else, and then I searched SoundCloud. It was like 9 a.m. I'm like, yeah, what the fuck? Where's Solo's new album? On Tidal. Couldn't find it. I'm like, all right, whatever. I was like, all right, maybe Solo did it different. He went straight SoundCloud. That could be some Absol shit.
my pre-order didn't hit until like 1:00.
Yeah, so
I actually put it on the way to work in my ear.
Yeah, I came back to lunch at 2 and it was on there. So, but I was just like, what the fuck? Like, so I went to SoundCloud looking for it. Like, I was like, maybe he did this weird, like, only SoundCloud. Like, he don't give a fuck about the publicity. Like, you know,
didn't want to wait.
Like, yeah, it could, like,
we waited long enough.
Solo shit. Like, it's on SoundCloud.
I know why he picked that date to drop, and didn't hit me until said it in the interview with Charlamagne. Yeah. That was a Lori Joe's birthday. That was the girl that jumped off the cell tower. That was the love of his life. Didn't leave a note, nothing, and back in 2012, jumped off that cell tower, killed herself.
That's wild.
Yeah, and then Solo was talking about on that interview that he jumped over a 50-foot overpass.
Yeah, and he lived.
Yeah,
he broke his legs and shit. And that's in one of the songs too.
Yeah, right at the end on "Gotta Rap," I believe. Yeah,
I don't know which song, but I remember.
But my favorite is "The Wild Side," which my favorites change all the time. "The Wild Side" with Janine Aiko and him, and "Church on the Move." That "Church on the Move," I really hope to God they get a video out of that, because that sounds like a hit to me. That sounds like that could be a hit, like a Billboard one.
I mean, yeah. I'm just glad he's back and
happy to have him.
And I feel like he has like another album already ready.
For sure. Feature selection is crazy.
Yeah, I just
he did mention that he wanted to drop in 2020, but Top really told them all, like, I'm sorry, I'm just not letting you guys do this. Like, not when we can't tour it.
Yeah.
Because then you got to make another one.
Yep.
And then you got to tour that one.
Yeah.
So it's like
that was a smart business move. Like 2020, everything was shut down. You didn't know if you were even like, how do artists make money? Tours. Like TD.
So the album just really wouldn't.
Yeah, he's like, bro, I'm not just gonna make money off y'all if you can't go tour. Like, yeah, you're gonna get some money off your shits, but like
by the time all these royalties get split up, it'll be like it's not really that much of a difference.
So it's like if you can't go tour, it's not shit. I can't. Oh, I have a Soul tour.
Oh my God. Please, TDE, pull up the demographic numbers and locations. I'm telling you right now, if you come to Cleveland, Ohio, we will not let y'all down. When I went to see him on the These Days tour, came to the House of Blues, that bitch was packed.
Yeah, I would definitely go see him. I would have to.
Especially now with all the other records. Oh my God.
Yeah, that'd be wild.
You know who I think would actually be a great tour? And I'm only not putting them as the headliner because I think they could reach bigger venues with this name as the headliner, but I think it would be a kicking ass tour. Russ headlines or Big Sean headlines. And your opener. So Big Sean headline, Russ open, Solo open. And I think that could be fucking awesome.
Honestly.
Just Big Sean and he brings Soul.
Yeah, Soul's not going to get big enough stadium, like big enough venues for like
I feel like House of Blues is like
his
capacity.
Yeah.
3,500.
If it was just
3,500 people, he can sell 30
yeah.
tickets.
If it was just Solo, yeah. But if you bring Solo and Big Sean, you're definitely going Blossom.
Well, I do know that when Charlemagne asked him, "Do you plan on touring it?" he said yes, and he has a couple guys in mind, and those names that he mentioned sound like he will headline and they'll open. Like he mentioned Kemba X and he mentioned TDE's Sir.
Okay.
But there was also talk though that he could potentially end up being an opener for SZA. I think that would be a bad idea. Only because her demographic is a bunch of bad bitches, and the last thing that they want to hear is KRS-Two. Soul Brother 1+1.
Hey, but if he opens with SZA as a single man, I can't wait to go. Like, boy.
That's how you're approaching it?
Oh, that's how it has to be. Because
You're like, I love both. I love both.
I do fuck with SZA, but like, you right, Dave. Her fan
SZA
base
really touches the soul, don't you think? What's your zodiac?
Bad bitches.
And then just hit her with right after that follow with what's your zodiac?
I'm a Leo. I get down.
You're gonna see 20 bitches just
Zodiac.
I'm a Gemini.
Taurus.
Sorry, that was so Gemini of me.
You just come off as a Leo. I knew it. It's your hair. I've gotten that before. I've literally
go into the SZA show.
No, but I've literally
Zodiac your way into some pussy is crazy.
A girl literally is like, "Are you a Leo?" I could tell by your hair. I said, "Bitch, what?" I said, "That's a lucky guess." Oh my god, that's a lucky guess.
I want to see the leaderboard numbers of who's Zodiac their way into some pussy.
But bro, she got lucky with my Leo.
That shit's hilarious.
So I can tell by your hair. You're a Leo. I said, "What?" I mean, yeah, I'm a Leo, but like, that's a lucky fucking bullshit guess.
I was born the logo of Stratton Oakmont, baby. I literally am.
You know, Leo lion? Yeah, just watch. Look at the mane.
I'm over here with a fucking arrow.
I'm a Leo.
Drunk as shit, can't hit nothing. Look. Whiffing every single bow.
Oh, shit.
I'm like the opposite of Cupid. I'm fucking hammered.
No, but I'd honestly rather...
a fucking constellation
I'd rather go to Solo opening, or not opening.
Headliner?
Yeah, at like House of Blues, where it's just him and the underdog is like, not underdogs, but TDE's up and comers.
Fuck yeah. So,
even though SZA would be great fans to go see.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'd love to see her fans.
What's your demo look like? What's the 18 to 49 range?
But 49, that's it?
It's literally the whole show. 18 to 49.
That's rookie numbers. 18 to 69, baby.
Shit.
Woo-hoo. Let me get that life support.
Came for the cow and he left with the steaks.
Shee! But cougar hunting.
Hey, Luke, let me borrow that bow.
Hey, you see that one up there?
Meow, meow. Let me mosey over to his constellation and steal his bow. But, yeah, so TDE new releases in the books. Very happy to have them both. Love the new Soul. Love the new SZA. That brings me, though, to something that dropped that really honestly caught me the fuck by surprise. New Icewear Viso. I hope I'm saying the name right.
No idea.
So, last week when SZA dropped, it was like, yeah, SZA dropped.
Right.
But then, like, once I heard that a couple times, I'm like, okay, let me see what else is going on there. And I kind of had to pick through. And I saw Icewear, and I clicked on it, and I saw the track list. I'm like, okay, Kodak, Future. Okay, 53 minutes. Put that on. Give it a spin or two at work.
Okay.
By track 4, bro, I was like, what the fuck? First off, I didn't know this. It's a Gangsta Grills tape. So DJ Dom is putting in that work again.
Yeah, I feel like he's...
The beats are insane.
I feel like during COVID, he just had everybody come through.
And just like, let's...
And just knock shit out for like, literally probably from like 20... I mean, granted, he's probably been working like...
Oh, yeah, this sounds like this shit's been stockpiled.
That's what I mean, like...
They're coming out every other week at this point.
I feel like 2020, though, like COVID, is when he got everything organized. He's like...
Let me hit a reset.
Hey, Jeezy. Oh, Jeezy, you want to come back? All right, yeah, we'll drop...
Also, being on the Call Me If You Get Lost
this
with Tyler, that's what won him that Grammy.
Yeah, he's going to be like, all right, we'll drop this Jeezy album, then we're coming back with this, and this. Like,
This is vampire blood, by the way.
he just lined up 7 things. That's what I feel like in my head, and this is like his 3rd one already.
Yeah, this new Icewear though with DJ Drama, no misses. I didn't skip.
Okay.
Take that back. Out of 16 tracks, I skipped one.
He lied.
There is one that I skipped, only because I don't really like him trying to do the singing thing. Like, I don't like him trying to be Travis Scott. Don't do that.
No.
I like him when he's barn. And some of his slang, I really love his slang. Like, he's like, something, I can't touch that. That shit got all in it. And, like, I just love the way he, big fucking time. Big fucking time.
I was about to say.
This dude sounds like he's right in the middle, smack dab in the middle, like, I don't know, maybe Mississippi, Georgia, something like that. Texas, something.
That's funny.
But no, his slang and his like twang on certain shit's great. And it actually made me realize one thing. Every time that I've heard Babyface Ray and he's on the song, I think that's what's been making me like Babyface Ray a little bit more, is because this dude flows incredible.
Mm-hmm.
And I really think everybody should give that one a look. Definitely some bops. And then
I'll check it out for sure.
Yesterday, I know I got my George Thorogood shirt on, but under it, I got my St. John hoodie. He just dropped a song with London on the track. And my God, I love St. John, dude. His sound is so unique, and I definitely think you dig it. And it's called, what's the record called? Koozy's about to pull up a chair. He just got here. The record is called... That's not in my photo
Fuck off!
library.
Fuck off!
It's Stadiums.
Fuck off!
So that's what it's called. Wouldn't it be crazy though if that was the ad lib? Well, anyways, I gotta go get the door now that I just stretched my dick on the camera. And let's dive right into movies. However, I'll let you start with. Tell me some of your favorite Christmas movies.
All right, we start. Ooh, shit. The Christmas movie list. All right. Number 1. None of y'all say. If y'all don't say The Grinch, you're fucking wrong. With Jim Carrey, too. Not cartoons, all right, but Jim Carrey, top dog. Top dog Grinch. 2, Charlie Brown. Don't forget about Charlie Brown. Y'all sleeping. 3, Die Hard. Hey, Ray, you're a good girl. You're a good girl, Ray. So, top Christmas movies. Favorite Christmas movies. What up, dog?
What's going on, dog?
I went, obviously, Grinch, Jim Carrey. Ray, you're a good girl. Don't do it. You're just feeding into it. She just stopped 2 seconds ago for me. Don't even do it. You're feeding into it. She got you wrapping on her finger.
Just in case.
We got Grinch. Charlie Brown. Can't sleep on Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown.
Yeah, I forgot about that for a little bit. Can't sleep on Charlie Brown. Christmas Story.
Koozy has officially pulled up a chair.
I didn't dap you up. I feel bad. My fault, dog.
You're in the middle.
I literally was like trying to remember movies and like I was like, oh fuck, don't forget Nick. Don't forget Die Hard. Die Hard's a Christmas movie.
It's true.
Don't forget about it. Grinch. Abominable Snowman. My man Rudolph and the Abominable Snowman.
How about Olive, the other reindeer? He was hard.
Who?
He was underrated. Olive. Why the fuck doesn't anybody remember Olive, the other reindeer?
Like man was underrated. It sounds like man was unknown.
Olive.
Let me look this.
There are 9 reindeer, correct?
If I'm tripping, I'm
Rudolph.
sick to my stomach.
Rudolph.
Yeah, sure.
Prancer.
I'm telling you, you guys had to see this movie.
Look up list of Rudolph.
That motherfucker right here.
Oh, this bougie ass
Olive.
Man.
You don't remember Olive?
Oh, Dr. Seuss ass reindeer.
Look at Olive, bro. That was Olive. Remember he had the broken antler?
Hey, this is. Hey,
Yeah, I gotta be honest though. That looks like a dog with antlers on.
That's what I was.
Like
Yeah. So remember, like I don't know if you at Morton, at our elementary school, we had to read books and like you had to get a certain amount of score in like certain books.
I forget what that was called. Study Island.
I don't remember.
There was a Study Island, I think.
But
fuck,
that was middle school. This was like just before. I don't know. So basically,
accelerated reader.
Yeah. So like certain books, like Harry Potter book would have been like 50 points. And then, like, Dr. Seuss was, like, 5. His book that he's pulled up was, like, a Dr. Seuss level 5 one. This man probably read that bitch 40 times to get his accelerated reader pass. He read the whole Olive.
Some rappers read the dictionary. Some rappers read Olive.
I feel it. Captain A.
I learned everything I know from that fucking movie.
Hey, if you guys want to know where he got his flow, just go look at Olive.
They turned it into a movie, too. The movie was hard.
I'm sure it was.
Oh, that's just... It's funny because I remember the cover of that book.
Read that bitch front to back.
I was about to say, I remember the look of that, but, like, I don't remember the, like...
This man just acted like it was a girl.
I
front to back, side to side, I'm down.
He acted like it was one of the main reindeer in
Yeah.
Rudolph. Like, that's what
So
you
the-
did.
Could have been. Rudolph
No,
was overrated.
Shut the fuck up.
You fuck that red nose.
He got bullied, bruh. What's up? I stick up for mine. What's up? And the fucked up part is Santa knows when people are being good and bad. So he knew Rudolph was getting bullied, bro.
That's true.
No one ever thought about that.
Did he
Nick
intervene?
did. So I gotta stick up for my dog right now, man. That man said, I know when you've been good. I know when you've been bad. So why didn't you go check your reindeer?
I don't know. Olive got massively bullied, though, too.
Well, yeah, it's a dog with antlers on it.
Damn. Oh, actually, that was the story.
Stop
It
lying!
was a dog that wanted to be a reindeer, I swear to God. That's why it was Olive the
Bro,
other
because I
reindeer.
wanted to say it.
Because he wanted to.
I wanted to
forgot,
say
that's
that this
actually part
dude-
of the story. It was
I
a
wanted
dog
to
that-
say that this does not look like a reindeer.
It was a dog that identified as a reindeer. Okay.
We have to accept
Oh my man.
Watch. Choose your next words carefully. All right. He identified as a fucking reindeer.
Shout out Olive.
it. Trans deer.
He knew his Jenner before Bruce Jenner was certain.
I don't know if Olive did know.
You
his
can't
gender.
pop off that Auntie's Diary Kendrick bar like me.
Oh, damn.
My references are out of control.
Oh, he just
Oh my God.
said, wait, no, that was the whole thing.
So my favorite Christmas movies: Olive the Other Reindeer, Elf.
Elf, yeah, solid.
Gotta give it to Die
There's some-
Hard.
I know there's some I forgot, of course, because like I on the spot thought of Christmas.
I got a
movies.
hot take one.
'Cause
Fred Claus
Oh,
with Vince Vaughn and Paul Giamatti.
all right. So
Gas.
fuck, what's his name? It's Santa Claus.
Oh, Tim Allen.
Yes,
The Santa Claus?
yes,
Those were
with Tim
gas.
Allen. Yeah, I was about to say Tool Man because I couldn't think of his name.
Oh, Tim. Yeah, Tim the Tool.
Yeah, I was like, I don't remember. I just dropped his name. Those are solid.
One more though, and this is another hot take. You guys ever seen the movie Unaccompanied Minors?
Is it a hot take or is it not in the category?
It's in the category. Christmas movie.
Because Olive,
Unaccompanied
man,
Minors.
Olive was borderline. That's a dog wannabe.
No.
Olive,
Canceled. Canceled.
Olive was a wannabe reindeer. Did he fly? Did he fly?
No, but that was part of the thing.
Wannabe reindeer.
He was so small they could have pulled him. They could have carried his weight.
He could have just sat in the cart, even a
Right,
helper.
He's no different than Max from The Grinch.
Oh man.
Facts. That's facts.
Did Max identify as a reindeer though?
Tied up one
Yeah.
antler on his head when they went to go stealing shit.
He was forced
That's
to.
true. He's like, fuck.
Hey, no face, no case. Put a disguise on, baby.
Max had the shiesty on.
Look, that's a reindeer. That ain't a dog.
That's all Olive had to do. He just had to act hard. Maybe let out a West Side Gun ad lib from time to time. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I just love doing that. So favorite Christmas movie, Koozie.
I'll give you my top three. Home Alone
Ooh,
Oh, damn.
totally forgot about that.
and The Santa Claus with Tim Allen.
Yeah.
I love how we're all from Cleveland. This is a Cleveland-based pod, and not one of us even considered a Christmas story.
I thought about it, but
Christmas
it's
Story is
like,
overrated.
yeah, I'm with
Yeah.
you there.
Why was that boy putting his tongue on a pole?
Because it was
I
1962.
think that was a sign
you know?
of things to come.
1962, and no one knew
Listen,
better.
man, that only time that movie gets watched is Christmas time. But
Yeah.
I be watching The Grinch time to time. You know what I'm saying? That movie's a certified
I just
classic,
watched
whether
the new
it's
Grinch
Christmas
not
or
too long
not.
ago.
Right, exactly. You
Home
can
Alone, I just watched that like 4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
That's not Christmas time. We weren't even Thanksgiving yet.
that bitch is Halloween time.
It's true.
Santa Claus? I haven't seen that one in a while.
I might have to watch that this year. I
So
might
I
bring
think
those
you
ones
gave
back.
us two.
But
I
I like
Santa Claus.
And the Grinch.
And the Grinch
was my two.
Man,
No,
don't sleep on the
I like the Santa Claus though because like it's not Santa Claus, it's the Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Because he killed Santa, so now he's got to be Santa.
Yeah, it was an accident, but he definitely.
There's
murdered
a
him.
whole-
that
there's a
is
whole work
he fell
to
off
it.
the roof.
He's not
right?
just Santa Claus; he's in the Santa Claus.
I'm gonna be honest. I only saw that movie like one time.
Yeah, he
Wow.
knocked him off the roof, and then he put the jacket on, and he became.
Hot take.
Oh, I got a hotter take.
I
I think the new Grinch is better than the one with Jim Carrey.
Shut the fuck up.
Get out. You can leave.
Leave your own basement.
Yeah,
Close the podcast.
I've been here long enough. Your mom fed me multiple.
That's
like,
where the plug gets pulled.
Like your mom already considers me family. You can leave.
Does Tyler, the creator, doing the soundtrack help my case?
No,
I mean, it's cool, and that's probably why you
No,
prefer it. but
because
no.
ASAP Rocky doing the soundtrack for Need for Speed still doesn't make the new Need for Speed good. It's trash. So like, there's a hot take.
To be honest, you want to hear something?
Like
that might
I
even
got
be
the
crazier
trial
than
of
you
don't
saying
buy
that
it.
one's better. I haven't even watched that one.
No.
Yeah.
It's such a feel-good movie.
Me either.
I just watched it like a week ago for like my fifth time, honestly. I
It's
went
just-
to the movies to go
It's just
see
not
it when it
gonna
came
beat.
out.
It's just not beating.
There's no chance.
Yeah.
Stupid. Can't even believe you think you get the chance.
But, whew. Yeah. Yeah.
I figured I'd throw it out there. though. I
Home
know I'm
Alone,
gonna get
that was a
ripped
good one.
apart
I
for that,
forgot
but
about
It's
Home
one of my
Alone.
favorites. Easy.
Yeah, it is one of mine too. That's why I was like, damn, I knew I was forgetting something.
Only saw that movie one time.
Nice.
One time. I thought I was getting slapped. That's why I like kind of half flinched. For a
I
second.
wanted to.
I mean, you might need to be slapped.
Like that's what I'm saying is like he's only seen the Santa Claus one time, maybe twice.
Said the animated Grinch is better than.
Then yeah, with Tyler, yeah,
Yeah,
it's
maybe
just
take my Christmas movie picks with a grain
like,
of salt.
now it's like you might get chin check.
His
soon.
first Christmas movie.
It's
was-
not. It's not
was
even a
Oliver
slap
the Reindeer.
anymore.
That's a dog with antlers tied to its head.
Yeah, it's not even a slap anymore. It's a straight chin check.
Thank
Like,
God I know Die Hard's a Christmas
You need
movie
your
because I
ass
know if
jump
I said
like
that's
you
not a
hit
Christmas
double A.
movie, it would have been stick.
He's like, you need your ass jump. Yeah, we're about to gang initiate you into Christmas movies, bro. Which one's your
You
favorite?
stupid son of a bitch! Watch out!
Which
We're
one?
gonna put him on and just kick the shit out of him.
Like, which one did you say? I said the Grinch. Yeah, that's
you
what I
peel one
thought.
of my eyes. Yeah.
As soon as you say the Grinch is your favorite, we'll stop beating your ass.
I know you like Jim Carrey.
Stop fucking lying.
Fuck that dog. Fuck that dog.
But
All right, chill, man.
I said, because Olive, bro. Olive.
I know.
All right. I don't beat up dogs. PETA, don't come after me.
No, you ain't see that.
we're getting the PETA cancellation.
Who?
That dude from Edison.
No.
Trying to fuck some families.
Oh, yeah, at the church or whatever thing? Yeah, I did see that. Yeah, that's... Don't
Trying
go...
to fuck the dog.
Yeah, no, he did.
No, this guy tried to pull up.
He was like,
doing,
like,
repairs.
yeah,
at some family's
Wi-Fi
house
or
in
something.
Menor or something like that. And he went into
Yeah.
the girl's room and like was playing with the dog. And he was like trying to get it to mount him and fuck him.
Yeah.
And so he was trying to take it ass from the dog, and the dog
Yeah.
wasn't having none of it. The dog was just trying to play, you know. And
Yeah, he's like, no, come on. Yeah, it was all caught on the camera.
Jerking the dog off.
Yeah,
All
bestiality.
caught
bro.
on camera.
Yeah. Then, like, a week later in Florida, somewhat, yeah, Florida. But it was like the same thing. Weird, but like it was at church grounds. Like a dude had like on church property, like committed bestiality, and then
Now, did he also try to get fucked by the dog, or did he fuck the dog?
Yeah, I think he was.
He was doing.
Yes, he was doing the act.
Was it a female dog?
I don't know. Didn't care. It's Florida. The wild motherfuckers.
Was
Doesn't
it of
make a
age?
difference.
Yeah, does that really matter?
Was it of age?
Did it give
I think
consent?
it had
What
to
is
be-
the age of consent for a dog?
I think it
Well,
had to
in
be
dog
at least
years-
3, right?
At least,
The
yeah.
age 7 in a year.
Yeah, I guess so.
So like around the 2.5 year, you could kind of try it.
You know, I'll stick to what I know. I'm good on that.
Yeah, that's
Stick to the fundamentals.
I'm not into that shit. Bestiality is no for me, dog.
That's a no from you. Yeah, no, bestiality's fucked up. But you know me, I have to get my shit off. So everybody get your favorite Christmas movies in. Let us know in the comments what yours are as well. Maybe we forgot one. On to a new Christmas movie that just came out that I just saw last week, actually. Violent Night. Just saw that with Hopper playing the Santa Claus.
Yeah.
I actually got to say, I think you even asked me, how was it?
Yeah.
It was a great fucking movie, and just take it for what it is. Don't go into it thinking it's this 5-star Scorsese type movie. That shit's a fun watch.
No, a movie.
The dialogue is crazy. The gore is out of. Yeah. By the way, if you're not big into gore,
Stay
probably
away.
stay away.
Yeah.
There's a lot. I mean, literally, Santa reaches into a guy's chest and
Oh, here
rips out this
comes a
dude's
fucking
heart
spoiler.
and then puts a lump of coal back in.
This man can't help
It's in the
himself.
first 10 minutes of the movie.
But he can't fucking help himself. Like, I literally,
I have to give a
I
little
despise
extended
it
trailer.
about you. I
I
despise
have to
it.
give a little extended.
No,
trailer.
that's not. If it's not in the trailer, this man always says, "No, I'm not about to give. No, I'm not about
happens
to give
in the
anything.
first 10 minutes.
I'm not about to. I don't care.
So like it happens quick.
Okay, that does not make it not a spoiler.
Fair enough. But I did want to
Like,
say, Violent Night.
like, thank you for agreeing to that finally, because like that was always your bullshit ass excuse.
Well,
Like,
Violent,
well, it happens pretty. I don't care. That's a huge scene. It's a huge fucking moment in the movie. Probably the first fucking kill.
Koozie, there was one time where I literally gave the ending to a movie, and
Yeah.
I thought we were about to actually have to fight because
Because I'm literally like, Luke, just stop. I don't know. You always do this. Just stop.
I even
No,
remember-
no, no. Just let me say one more thing. One more. I'm not about to spoil nothing. No, no. Luke, please. I want to see the movie. Can you just stop? Yeah. But just let me say. No, Luke. And then he says it. Oh, thanks for telling me the whole fucking movie. Thanks.
Yeah, this is the end.
Oh, this is the end. That's
Yeah,
a great movie.
that was the one that I told him, and we were right in the middle of watching it. He's just like, "Why?"
Oh, you know what's another good Christmas
Literally
movie?
though, like at 45 minutes away
night
from
before?
seeing the scene.
Yes.
Is that what you're about to say?
Yeah.
Hell
The
yeah,
night before
Joseph
the great
Gordon-Levitt. I
Christmas
forgot about
Yes.
that.
Yeah, that's
And, fucking Falcon.
Yeah.
Maggie.
And then that one drug dealer flies away like an angel at the end. He's like, "I guess my work here is done."
Yeah.
Yeah, he
floats
spreads
up
his
to-
wings and
Yeah.
flies
The
away.
movie was fried. Miley Cyrus is in it for
Yeah.
like a half hour almost. Like,
She made a good scene.
On fucking Christmas.
Hey, that's a big role. She probably made a good amount of money right there.
Oh hell yeah! And that was at the peak Miley time too. That's when she was bangers Miley.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do highly recommend though everybody see Violent Night. It's definitely a unique as fuck movie. Scream 6 trailer dropped.
Yeah, I'm actually excited. New York City.
Oh no, a Scream movie without
Nev Campbell.
Nev Campbell.
They
Probably
replaced her
gonna
with
be
Jenna
trash.
Ortega.
She was in the last one, wasn't she?
Yes. Yeah, I believe she was.
She was like the younger sister of like the main chick, basically.
Yes, that was her tie. But I did like Scream 5, and even without Nev Campbell, I am interested to see
I'll
where they
check it
take the
out,
6th
Y-
one.
That's I'm
I
on
think
the.
it comes
I'm
out
not,
in March.
I'm standing on the fence on it.
if they drop it in March, they're fucking stupid. And that you
I
got
think
you
it's like
got
March 21st.
you got to drop that like
That's gotta be closer
September.
to Halloween.
I think they're
Yeah.
dropping like 2 weeks before Fast X,
That's
which is
dumb.
going to hurt them too.
You're dropping a scary movie in spring.
You're thinking
You gotta
hold it in the tuck?
You gotta hold that till
I
September.
would have kept it tucked till late September.
Yeah. Like September, October, maybe
No,
even
that's what I'm
after
saying, like,
Halloween. You go to
there's-
early
there's-
They
November.
dropped that
year-round.
last one in February.
There's your year-round horror movie fans, but didn't they also put that right to streaming?
Yeah. It came straight to Paramount.
So it went right
That's
to
right.
streaming.
I did not. I forgot about that. So they haven't put one out in the theater since the
No,
4th.
and I feel like to do a spray like
Yeah, you got it.
it'll probably do well. It'll do what it needs to do.
Yes.
But I think
But
if you want to maximize on it, you drop
Exactly.
near Halloween.
Yeah.
You got your horror fans, right, that will always watch horror movies, right? But then there's your people that will watch horror movies because it's that time of the
Exactly. The demographic of it's how
I mean,
almost
that's literally
Halloween.
what got me to go see Smile because I was like, "Fuck it, it's something." I
Yeah.
was like, "Let's go."
So like, I mean, I just feel like
I'm with you there.
they could have planned
If
it
you
a
want the
little bit.
biggest
I think they'll
bang.
do what they need to do because the last one, in my opinion, was pretty solid. I liked it. It kind of like I liked that they included a lot of like people from the original ones and stuff.
yeah,
like
Yeah.
that.
But then they wrote them all out.
Well, yeah, because they're probably going to start going another direction.
And-
And with now not paying Nev Campbell,
Yeah.
then it's,
And that's why I feel like they wanted to bring him back for like nostalgia and to like do the franchise right and like say like, hey, we are showing love to them, but we are also we gotta get new people in. So like, hey, show up one last time, one last hurrah type thing, and now we're going in a new direction.
So then I wonder though if Nev Campbell is not going to make a slight appearance in this at all. Like if she,
Oh no, not at all.
Nope.
So
Yeah,
they're not
'cause it
gonna have
came
a
out
kill
that she
scene or
asked-
nothing?
They wanted to pay her 20 mil. She asked for 40 because of her contributions to the franchise.
Fair, but like, God,
they said
she said
25.
double it.
They said 25.
I
and
respect.
She said negotiations are done.
Yeah.
So that's.
I mean, if you come back, so
Well,
let's say you said 20, she goes 40. You can't even meet halfway.
Yeah.
I feel like
That's
had you met
disrespectful.
halfway,
If they would have said 30, she probably would have agreed.
That's
and been
what I
like,
think.
all
Yeah.
right. Like,
if you would have met halfway, she probably would have
Yeah.
even said like.
But that's
okay,
just
like
a slap in the
34.
face to go from 20 to 25 when I asked for double what she was asking. You're like, oh, we'll
And
give you a little
obviously
chunk.
she's not like fucking like.
But that
Robert Downey Jr. playing Iron Man.
No, and they
but,
said
like,
for the first
she's
one,
very important to this franchise.
Exactly.
Still, so.
for the first one, they only paid her $1 million, and that was the classic.
Yeah, I mean that's the first one though. That's
and you don't know
They
how
didn't
it's
really
going to
know
go.
what it was
But
gonna
I also
be.
feel like on this one, you don't know if it's going to flop or not. So it's like, I don't know if we can give
I
you.
guarantee you a lot more people would have checked it out too if Nev Campbell was in it because there's going to be a demographic of people that won't watch it because.
And if it's in fucking.
I know Scott doesn't like it, and he's like a big fan of that.
Well,
franchise.
if they like plan on dropping it in March, you know it's not going to do as well as in September.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, we could get Nev if we wait to drop it in September because we'll make back an extra 10, 20
But then
million.
you gotta refilm though. It's not.
Well,
even-
I'm saying
trying to get her
you
into the
knew when you were
shots.
Oh yeah.
in the
When
beginning
the
process.
negotiation- Yeah.
in the beginning process in these negotiations, like
You have a timeline for it. definitely.
exactly, like all right, what year do we want to drop it, and then what season do we think? Like all right, probably early of 2023. Okay, but if you were not you don't want to drop it by Halloween? No.
Well,
Okay,
then they never
well-
know. That's another little jump they have to deal with though. Then because there's going to be a lot of scary movies that come out at Halloween. So then, do they have to compete with these other scary movies that come out?
But
What the fuck happens when Halloween's like, okay, let's
I'd
drop
rather-
our 31st movie.
Yeah.
All right, if your screams like directors or whatever, who's ever in charge of releasing it and when, would you rather compete with whatever scary movies are coming out that you don't know what could come out, or Fast 10?
which is gonna smoke you as soon
Like
as that
Fast
thing comes
10,
out.
like-
You are getting.
I haven't watched
Does it-
Fast 10 since like Fast.
But they
6.
always break.
Yeah.
Me neither. I haven't watched probably since 7, maybe 6, maybe
I-
with you on 6.
I
stopped
love those
caring.
movies.
Because it's the same. I'm with you.
Especially
I
when they
actually-
went with the Hobbs and Shaw too, because that's like
I fuck
I'm
with
counting
that.
that in there, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
I'm
was.
with you. And so like I really haven't watched probably since 6 or 7. And I'm like,
I didn't see Hobbs and Shaw.
but they still
love
break
Hobbs and
all
Shaw.
break the box office
Oh
record.
yeah, because people love cars
And
love
and it's
action.
like so it's like would you rather compete with something you know is probably gonna break another box record, or some Scream or Saw 10 or something else like
I think they
I'd
decided
rather-
they'd rather take their chances against one mega blockbuster than 12 different possible.
but
I brought
see but with Scream the name I feel like you'll steal half of the people that are like not Jordan Peele like he's made flawless movies
Oh yeah.
but like if it was versus Nope or Scream 6 or Scream 5 like if those are the two movies in there, like I'm gonna go see Scream. I'm gonna go check out the new Scream before I go see Nope.
Because Nope's not a guarantee. You know what you're getting
And
into.
nostalgia hits like
And you know
I
what you're
love to
getting
Get
into,
Out.
yeah.
Get Out was a great movie, but like I need to check out that new. I need
And when
that
you
new Scream. I gotta see.
and
that.
when you when I first went to go see Get Out, even though I saw the trailer, I really didn't know where this was going. I was just like, oh, something's obviously fucked up.
But I feel like Jordan Peele does a really good job at making trailers that don't give away.
He
too much
does it on
about the
purpose,
movie.
yeah.
Yeah.
and like
But a
he
lot
even-
of movies don't do that anymore. They
And I
just give you
respect
a lot
it.
of the details,
And-
and it's like, okay, I know the movie now.
and he even I respect it a lot, and I respect the people that he works with for not giving out information as well.
They don't leave.
Yeah, because I forget which interview it was. Somebody was like, yeah, I don't even know if I want to say this because it's like it's giving out some information and he doesn't give out information in his fucking like he didn't give out anything in his like teaser trailer. I couldn't think of the word real quick.
Yeah.
He's like, so like I honestly don't want to say anything because like he's unlike Luke. He doesn't want to spoil shit.
I'm just fucking give me the whole movie.
Yeah,
I'll
so
still
like
watch
he
it.
was
I
like,
can
but he also said he's like, I want to respect him as a director. Like he didn't want shit getting out, so I'm not gonna say it before people can see the movie for themselves. And I was like, I respect that.
Yeah, that's why like he doesn't do interviews until like a couple weeks after the movies came out because he knows he's gonna get asked that shit and he can't dance too much
Yeah.
around it.
I
What's your
highly
movie
recommend
about?
that movie, though, if you haven't seen
No, I've seen them all. I like them all.
I still am yet to see Nope.
Nope is great in my opinion. I loved it.
I didn't mean to bash on him.
No, I know what you're saying though.
But a smaller or
people are going to
the
check
new
that
Winnie
out,
the
they
Pooh
don't
movie.
know what Nope. Okay, no one's going to like.
I want to see that.
Well.
Yeah, I want to
I
see
will
it.
see it, but it is not going to do well.
But if my choices are the new Winnie the Pooh or Scream 6,
Scream.
Just because of nostalgia, I'll go see Scream.
Yeah.
Even if everyone I know
That new Winnie
told
the
me,
Pooh's a-
even if everyone I know told me Scream sucked, I would still go check out that one before the Winnie the Pooh just to make sure it sucked.
Yeah.
Well, it's
I've done that
Scream. I got to
before.
make sure they could all. I know.
I thought Violent Night was possibly going to suck based on reviews, but then I was like, that's people
See,
like
I
take
try not
movies
to
too
look
serious.
at reviews before I go into movies either, because I feel like a lot of people will shit on movies just because it's their job to
Yeah.
write about.
You
the
know what
movie.
I actually think is worse though? I hate it when Rotten Tomatoes overhype something. Because then I go into it thinking like, oh, okay, everybody loves it. Okay, this must be.
Give me an
good.
example.
Okay. That Parasite. That
That
ended
movie
up
wasn't
winning
even
the Oscar.
English, was it?
No, but they had the English dub, or you could read the subtitles.
I bet
Tried
it did
watching it.
flawlessly overseas though. Then
Oh, I mean, it won the
I heard it.
Academy
I heard
Award.
it was a great movie. I have.
That's-
I
but,
personally
you gotta
have not
take-
tuned in and
Rotten
watched
Tomatoes
it,
had that at 100%.
but
and I just
Rotten
couldn't
Tomatoes
get into it.
takes in consideration of their whole fan base, not just America.
It's true.
The whole demographic of the world checks Rotten Tomatoes.
The other
if
one
it does
was,
flawlessly overseas,
gonna-
yeah, Rotten Tomatoes is like, no, they all fucking love it over here.
the newest example.
And Luke over here in America, like, ooh, I don't fuck with this.
Well,
They all did.
let me give a better example. They just did it with Bullet Train, that Brad Pitt movie that just finally came to Netflix.
Yeah.
Rotten Tomatoes at the time when it came out in theaters, which I didn't see it in theaters, had it at a 94%, and I was
Okay.
just like, okay, it's got to be good. And then I'm watching it on Netflix a couple nights ago, actually, and I'm like, what the fuck is this trash?
Do you think they
Like-
could be influenced by people of power?
You know what?
Do you think people could slide in Rotten Tomatoes 20 mil to up
bot
it?
accounts that can just be like, yes,
Not even a straight up hey, I'll give you 10 mil for the first 2 weeks of this movie. Have it above a 90 rating.
Just no
for
matter what the
yes.
reviews say.
just keep it above a 90. Here's 20.
I mean, it's very possible.
I'm not saying
it happens,
yeah,
but I'm
me
not saying
either.
there's no chance.
But just because I respect Luke's movie takes and respect his movie reviews, so it's for it to be a 94 when it released, I mean, who's in it?
Brad Pitt.
Oh, okay.
Brad fucking
Okay,
Pitt.
so it's not gonna flop.
Brad Pitt
It shouldn't
and
flop. So I'm basically
There's
saying
a couple different people in that movie.
to help it from
yeah, I
preventing
think
flop.
Scarlett Joe.
She might be in
I think
it.
she's in it too. So they got some big names.
They got the dude from Atlanta in it.
Yeah, Bryce.
Paperboy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Paperboy.
So I'm not saying obviously I'm not oh
Love
I
that
know
show.
they did it. Blah, blah, blah. But I'm saying if
It's very possible.
to help to help people go see it first.
And
If they look it up on Google, if Rotten Tomatoes 60, if it says above a 90, all right, fuck it, I'll check it out. So I'm not saying all could be possible.
No, I mean for sure, 100%. No, but nope, I fucked with that movie. I really love the shots in it and stuff. And,
you good on that?
yeah, I'm good on that.
You good on this?
Oh yeah.
I saw they dropped the new Spider-Verse trailer.
Yes,
I know
Okay.
you really like that first
that
one a lot.
actually the first one's my favorite Spider-Man movie.
I liked it.
Didn't you say you kind of had a trippy experience with that movie?
I watched it multiple times, not tripping, but I did watch it tripping, and that was a great time.
I did that with Doctor Strange, the first one.
I could respect that.
That was a trip.
I could only imagine.
When that shit started, when he first hit the room starts shit, and I was like, oh shit, here we go.
That's like when I
Here
watched
we go.
Interstellar, it felt like it was 15 hours long.
Yeah,
Like a 3 hour and something.
Yeah.
yeah.
What's his face?
Matthew
Hans Zimmer
McConaughey.
said that's his favorite score he's ever written.
Oh, bet. That is a great score.
What?
Interstellar.
Oh yeah, that is
I've never seen the movie.
really. That is a great movie.
I'm sure it is. I mean, Matthew McConaughey is in it. It can't be
One of
bad.
the best acting jobs ever is when they
He doesn't even drop it. He doesn't.
There I go again. Giving away a crucial part of the movie. Let me stop before I do it. I'll make sure that you end up seeing Interstellar.
At least this movie's been out for 10 years.
That's
At least this.
I'm saying it's at that point, it's my fault.
Guys, but when Luke literally Luke goes sees the movie when it drops. So like he'll be like, "Hey, did you see this yet?" I'm like, "No, it came out yesterday." Oh, all right. Well, let me tell you. No, don't tell me. Like, oh shit.
Buzz spotted a bomb. That sounds like the beginning of.
All right, we're
Poker
good.
Face.
We're good. Hey man, take cover.
Buzz op detector went off.
Woo!
That's how he detects the ops. The ops are nearby.
That's how you know they're coming.
Yeah. The ops are inbound.
I had to go high. I thought the bomb was.
Zerg's like,
I've
don't
been
worry,
playing
I got my Niners fitted. I'm ready to go.
I've been playing too much Call of Duty. I thought a bomb about to drop. I said, "Oh no, someone about to blow up."
He's our hurt locker right there. Clutching his Ciroc. But yeah, no, I'm pumped for the new Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
Saw Henry Cavill got did dirty and they just replaced his ass for some fucking reason I don't know. But they replaced him as Superman.
Cause the man, all right.
hold
Hot take. Without that man's physique and build, is he a good actor for Superman?
Pause.
Hot take.
I gotta say,
I'm just saying.
maybe
He's a handsome guy.
Maybe Henry Cavill, maybe he was done dirty. Maybe.
Oh, he was.
I'm not doubting it. But
Well, they just
Hear me
had him
out.
at the end of Black Adam.
right,
As
and
Superman.
how's that going right now? Because Dwayne wants
Yeah.
nothing to do with that apparently anymore.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it was a huge
Yeah.
flop.
Exactly.
So-
So,
So why would you want to connect the Superman that you have in a movie that flopped to a whole franchise you are now trying to revamp and fix? We've seen James
Thank
Gunn do
Thank
well
you.
with
Go,
what he's
go
had.
off. Go off. Keep going.
He's written great stories with it. I think he's done some great imagery and shots with this. He's done the Guardians movies. Those are all great Marvel movies, in my opinion. I think now when you're going a new direction, they also scrapped Jason Momoa as Aquaman, but they're bringing him back as Lobo. So, like, you know, they're moving people around. Maybe Henry Cavill's not the fit for their new Superman. They did say they're trying to go a younger route and focus on more of the Clark Kent backstory to him, and then kind of focus it. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a whole new Superman.
And that's what I was going
Because they're talking about including Robert Pattinson's Batman.
And I was
they're
gonna-
getting a new
I'm gonna go
Aquaman.
get the door for Danathan Daly pulling up a chick.
and I was about to add on to that, like, with them changing a direction is with Dwayne not wanting shit to do with his being a Superman anymore, or a superhero.
Yeah.
Henry was there because he's a big figure in a fight scene that could equal a Rock.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's a good ass fight. Them versus
Right.
that. So we got to keep Henry if we got
Well, he
Rock.
also did turn down the Shazam role,
And yeah,
which the Rock versus the dude in Shazam would have been good too.
Yeah.
'Cause they're both bolstering.
so I feel like once Dwayne basically was done with it, they were like, all right, well, we don't need Henry to fight him
Now that he's
anymore.
attached to
Yeah,
it,
we don't need Henry to be a big dude to
We've
fight
gotten
him.
the movies with him.
We
It's-
could go like how Spider-Man did. It
People
was like,
hated that Justice League movie. They hated that Batman versus
Yep.
Superman movie.
Yep.
Why would you continue to use?
Exactly.
You don't use Ben Affleck for Batman anymore. We're not
Exactly.
gonna keep using Henry
might as
Cavill.
well, because you could go find like a guy like myself or Luke's size and be like, all right, he's from Krypton. Like he doesn't know yet.
Hell
so-
yeah, put on for the small guy.
But,
Make me
like,
Superman.
You know what I mean? But like literally now you give the background story rather than just like, oh, here's a jock guy
which
that
I
is
think
Superman.
they're not gonna go like super back. Like I think he's gonna
Yeah.
know he's Superman, but it's gonna be his like. early
Yeah, he's
days.
definitely gonna have a physique.
We're talking like.
I'm not saying
the
it's gonna be
Bugle
me or
and
Luke.
stuff.
I'd
Oh,
use
no,
my
I know what
powers
you're
for
saying.
Dad. That's fine. I'd be a shitty Superman.
I wouldn't be a superhero.
I'd break into BP
I'd be a
at
vigilante.
light speed.
I'd be a
just
vigilante.
rob the
I would be an
cooler.
anti-hero or something.
I'm not
like
gonna say I'm
Deadpool
not.
or
I'm
something,
definitely.
like-
I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna be a superhero. But I'm not gonna be. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna be a villain.
not
so
gonna
I'm a
follow the
vigilante.
Good rules, you know what I'm
Like
saying?
I'm gonna pick and choose. Like, bro, you stealing from this Ellie woman? Bzzz, fuck off. But I might also rob a bank because like that's the government's money. Fuck the government.
They're just gonna be like, who
You
keeps
feel
leaving
me?
these
Like,
vault doors
I'm
open.
with you.
Like I'm a vigilante. Like I'm gonna do some. Hey,
You're not following those superhero rules.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna pull
With
my
me-
punches and stuff. You want to get in the way?
In-
you
in
can
the
get
words
I'd be
of-
raiding the coolers.
in the words
I'd
of
be raiding the
Solo,
coolers.
in the words of Ab,
BP'd be like, that's
Some-
the seventh fucking time this week.
sometimes I would
Doors
do
just
some
flopping
crooked shit to
open.
make sure I was straight. And that would be me as if I had superpowers. I'd
Fair
do
enough.
some crooked shit, but I'd make sure like I would save people
I
too.
would do good stuff.
Yeah.
But I would also do personal stuff. That
Exactly.
would help me personally.
Like what
That's
color?
how Henry Cavill feels right now. He's like, I should have done some bad shit.
Ah,
He's like,
ah.
I'm gonna be Lex Luthor in my next
I will
life.
say it
Fuck
does
Superman.
suck that the Witcher series, like, I'm personally not a fan. I have not watched it. I didn't play the video games, didn't read the books. I
Me
don't really
neither.
care about it. But it does suck that he felt that they weren't going in a direction that was true to those stories. That he had to he felt that strongly about it. That he had to step away.
Yeah.
Also I read that.
And then that's just gonna replace him.
Yeah, that's what. And then I heard that's why I thought why he turned down some roles because he thought he was gonna be pulled back for Superman, and now they basically said fuck off. Did say fuck off.
Well, to be fair though,
politely, respectfully,
it's a new creative change.
It's not right. And that's why I said politely, respectfully.
Henry Cavill anything.
And that's why at the end, politely, respectfully, fuck off. Even though you are Superman, you're not. We
don't want you as Superman.
It's no one's guaranteed role, even though they love
it's all on James Gunn.
It's that Toy Story meme where James Gunn is Andy. And Henry's Woody, and he goes, I don't want to play with you anymore.
Yeah, that's dirty.
That's a trippy ass scene.
Yeah.
That's a trippy ass scene. And he falls through the bottom of the toilet or whatever, and just floating through blackness.
And then Ben Affleck, Robert Pattinson just replaced him. So.
Yeah, well, that was needed.
You think so?
Yeah.
He was a bad Batman.
I don't just say
I think it was just time.
Bad Batman.
It's time.
But how much further can you go with an old Batman considering he's human?
That's why it was time.
What do you mean Batman?
We already had. He did.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
He did great in his role.
I would say for what it was, he did a decent job.
But Ben's look, I'm 55. I can't.
I'm back with J-Lo. I don't got time. I'm fucking J-Lo. That's where all my energy going. I don't got time for Batman.
Huh?
How you love Rihanna is how he loves J-Lo.
That's fair.
So.
You're not telling me she's not a goddess?
I got to be careful with my words.
What's happening?
What's up, brother?
That's fair.
We got Jonathan Daly in the house. So to move on to sports, I've been watching Hard Knocks, and they focus on the Cardinals now. Yeah. The Cardinals suck. I'm just gonna say it.
They're unfortunate.
I'm sorry for Kyler Murray.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. And I think,
but they were sucking before that too.
I mean, I think DeAndre Hopkins.
They lost 5 straight.
D-Hop was out the first 8 games.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Your best wide receiver is not one of the best wide receivers in the NFL is not on the field. Oh, okay, that's unfortunate. Yeah, you guys suck. Well, yeah, my playmaker is not there making plays. Damn it.
They're 4-9.
And now Kyler Murray. Oh, that sucked too. Non-contact. Knee gone.
That's usually how they go.
Yeah, that's usually how the ACL blows up.
Yep. And he was.
I was watching the game too, and I literally looked up for a minute, and I see him do that run to the outside, and then I see him fall. What the fuck happened? He didn't even get touched.
I had my sister.
Shit.
Yeah, you want to know how shitty it was? Sorry to Kyler Murray. I hope you heal up quickly, but this motherfucker, I was down by 6. Fighting to get in the playoffs in a fantasy league, and he tore his ACL, third play of the game. Yeah. So guess what? I lost by 6, and I got knocked out of the playoffs.
Oh man,
that sucks.
Oh, you got stung by that.
Yeah,
fuck.
I don't blame him at all. The whole injury sucks. I know exactly how it feels, and I know Dan does too.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Well, one of my leagues, Stevenson got hurt last week, and
I had him in a league too.
He fucked my seed in my family league, and now I'm the 4th seed. I've still made it in the playoffs, but now I'm against the top seed instead of a rematch with the team I would have faced.
I didn't make playoffs
last week, and this week Jonathan Taylor got hurt today.
Yeah, he only got 2 points or something.
Yeah, and that's in my league, and
I've had him.
And I might be out of Lockett if I happen to win. Anyway, so yeah.
I don't think I don't know if I'll be drafting Jonathan Taylor in the first round ever again.
People said I was crazy when I went with Austin Eckler. People said I was a fool. RB1 didn't end up doing too much for me in the long run, but he came through. That was my first round pick.
We never knew Austin Eckler was going to get his touches, but
so
he was the only guy fighting for my seat.
People also overreact when teams spend decent draft capital on a running back because running backs are so replaceable.
Yeah,
and they go down easily.
Well, because they're in the most contact, the biggest hits mainly.
I'm never forgetting the Heinens League. I forget which year it was. I had Saquon and McCaffrey, but I drafted McCaffrey and I traded the fucking farm for Saquon. And I was like, oh, this is going to be foolproof. How could it go bad? And it was like, Saquon tears his ACL. I'm like, all right. Next week, CMC goes out, tears his ACL. All right. Now I'm down low. I'm like, now we're talking, baby.
Yeah,
Like McCaffrey, he had that like 1 year when he was like putting up RB1 and wide receiver 1 numbers. He was the biggest playmaker, so they just kept feeding him the ball, feeding him the ball. Carolina literally ran him to the ground.
Well, you can work there's players, they're workhorses like Kareem, Chubb, Christian McCaffrey. They're workhorses. They can take these loads. You can run them. Fair. You can run them all game, all year. But if you don't have an offensive line to help protect them from hits, because there's a difference between taking a huge fucking hit in the backfield, getting blown up, and then making a dude miss at first, and then getting a hit by a corner. Like Kareem and Chubb can easily take a hit from a corner and be like, "Oh, okay, I can do this 40 times a game." Because they're big motherfuckers.
Yeah. CMC doesn't have that build.
No, CMC can take your corner hits, but when you're getting hit by a linebacker and defensive
and they're rushing you 30 times a game and making you catch 15 passes.
Or you're getting caught in the backfield and getting wrapped around.
Yeah, and then
because they know it's coming at this point.
When you have a 300-pound dude holding your ankle down and then a linebacker coming wrapping you down like this, twisting your legs around, that's when you get hurt rather than in an open field. Oh, you're a corner wraps you up, or even a linebacker wraps you up. It's a lot different of a tackle and abuse. Yeah. So that's where I feel like Panthers ran Christian McCaffrey how they should have, but they didn't protect him how they should have.
Oh no, not at all.
So that
well, you can say the same thing about Saquon.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit! We won 13-3.
Yeah, they won.
Yeah,
they won before.
Holy shit!
Yeah, they
didn't look like though he had much of a game.
But what was it? Fucking
Watson, because that's
one touchdown.
But if look at McCaffrey now in San Francisco, where he has some blockers.
Yeah,
like this man.
Oh, that's a huge difference.
He literally can go back to his prime where he's literally gets the ball and he's not full speed right away. He's like, wait, let me see where the hole's about to be because I know I got some blockers. I don't have to just go run and get away from people. I can actually I can let this play set up and develop and. Oh, yeah, I got George Kittle out there who's one of the best blocking tight ends, who's a dog. This man loves getting pancakes. So it's like, all right, bet. I'll let him get his pancake and then shoot through that hole.
Yeah.
So,
fuck yeah.
They got one of the best offensive lines. To play.
Right.
Got the best defense.
Shanahan knows how to run a fucking offensive.
Sure, we do.
Buffalo has the best defensive league healthy.
Maybe.
No, that's not a question.
As far as the
all
ranking
healthy,
goes,
yes.
As far as the rankings go, Niners.
I mean, that's fine, but defense,
we're getting turnovers every game, multiple.
So, bro, Jordan Poyer was on track to break the interception record before he got hurt.
Bills had
as a safety.
I mean, they do have a nice secondary. That's for damn sure.
Oh, Von Miller isn't good at the line. He's
out. He's out.
I just said when healthy. Yeah. Micah Hyde's been out too the last few weeks.
Yeah, I know. But if you don't have these players, then you can't be the best. They got to be available and play.
I still think they could compete. I still think
they can compete.
I still think they're one of the best.
When you have one of the best offenses, defense is a little
fair.
Easier.
If we play them in the chip, we're picking them off 2 to 3 times.
If you don't, if Fred Warner doesn't get hurt,
you better hope
you're one injury away.
California pansy asses can come through the cold weather at the link, dog.
Buffalo,
talking shit.
Even with injuries, even with Von Miller out, they're still one of the
best. Darius Slay and James Bradbury are locking. You think Brock Purdy's going to get it done? Brocked and loaded.
Brock and fucking
we have the most sacks in the NFL. The most sacks in the NFL.
You're not touching Purdy.
We don't got to touch him.
He's going to purr at you. He's going to purr at you. He's going to throw one to Ayuk.
Yeah, and then guess who? Yeah. Darius Slay's going to
Ayuk down there somewhere.
Darius Slay's going to be right there on his hip.
I don't know about that.
No. Oh, no, you're right, because he'll be covering Debo, and then James Bradbury will
won't be covering Debo, because Debo's out for season.
Yeah. Oh,
well,
that's why I said Ayuk down there somewhere.
Yeah. And I think, honestly, it's between Bills and Eagles for me. Who's winning the shit? Whoever makes it between them is winning it.
Fear the faithful.
I'm with Fly Eagles Fly for real.
You're gonna have a hard time with a third string quarterback.
I'm with
Brock Purdy, Brock and loaded.
Cause I mean,
That's our saving grace. That's
Behind-
the best quarterback I've ever seen throw the ball for the
Cowboys,
Niners.
You got
The Cowboys
Vikings.
defense has been pretty solid this year.
Yeah, Cowboys.
They just picked up T.Y. Hilton, too.
Being the best defense.
I saw that.
you can wave that off, but like
You don't like T.Y.?
that's a huge check
He's
down.
31 and a deep threat.
Yeah,
That's a
He's just
reliable. That's another reliable target. You got to put somebody to check. That's all that
well,
is.
you just have to
I'm
cover
with
his
you
speed.
on
That's
that
it.
one.
I'm not even saying. I'm not saying he'll do it.
That's what I'm saying. At
Yeah.
this age, though, and being retired, how fast is he anymore?
Yeah.
But you still got to
We
respect
don't
him on the
see.
field.
Oh, for sure.
So that's all.
But-
It helps spread the defense. That's all.
yeah, just
a little
stretches
bit.
over.
I
I'm
noticed
not
people
personally
immediately
not
picked him up in
super
fantasy.
concerned about T.Y. Hilton getting 5 touches a game.
I'm more worried about Zeke and Pollard.
Yeah,
that's
I would
where-
be more
but
worried
that's
about
where-
the backfield.
Yeah.
But that's where it helps. That's where Ty will help. Even that little bit. If you have him on check, like quick slant.
I think
He's
if-
still
even if they
faster
signed
than most.
Odell,
I don't
if
care.
they signed Odell, that would be a better signing. For
He's
them,
about
and he
to
wouldn't play
Monday.
till
I
playoffs.
He's about to Monday or
disagree.
Tuesday.
I think T.Y.'s better than Odell.
Shut up.
Well,
I don't like Odell.
I know you don't. That's
Odell-
why I'm telling you to shut
Jerry
up.
Jones
Because I
came
don't want
out.
to hear your opinion about how Odell's
Yeah,
overrated
but-
and sucks.
Jerry Jones came out and said we basically have
Fuck
signed Odell. They just have to basically wait until Monday or Tuesday.
It's all rumors, but
Well,
I'll see it when it happens.
I mean,
'Cause
I
they
saw
were-
rumors
2
that
weeks ago, he
was
wasn't
like-
even supposed to sign there anymore.
Exactly. He was hesitant about signing him just a week or two ago. So it's all rumors. I don't know. I'll just wait.
I bet it was all money.
Well, as far as I know,
I
OBJ
think it
ends
was-
up on the Bills. Like that's a
I mean,
possibility
for
too.
real.
I think those are only his 2 options. Like that he would, because I think he loves playing. Him and Vaughn are very close. I think he likes playing with Vaughn, and like being with one of his best friends.
I mean, I think being a wide receiver 3 or 4 for the Buffalo Bills come playoff time would be very ideal.
Yeah, that too. Playing with one of the best quarterbacks in the league too.
I mean, yeah, and but you could say that with being on Cowboys too, being a 2-3 target with Dak and one of the
Well,
best
that-
offensive lines,
yeah.
and Zeke, like. But I think I want him to go to Buffalo. To be honest,
I could care less where OBJ
Yeah.
goes.
At this point, the
I think
reason
he's
I
a
would
bum.
care is for
Fuck yeah.
bum that if stayed healthy would have been Super Bowl.
he did look good last year
Awkward.
in the playoffs with the Rams.
he,
I'll
he
say that
looked
much.
good when he played. He popped that ACL again.
Yeah.
And it sucks that it wasn't fully like when he had it done first, it wasn't done proper. So that's why he reheard it. Because when they went in this last time with the guy, he basically was like,
Yeah, so
This
means-
wasn't done properly.
That means though, but if that was known information, that means the Rams knew that and then still put him out on the field.
He
knowing
did it
that there was a
himself.
chance that could happen.
he came out and said knowing it was going to go, I either get surgery and out a whole nother year or play on it because I know I can play on it and wait for it to go.
Yeah,
And he said,
you got a
I'll wait
chance
for it
play
to
in the
go.
Super Bowl, you're playing in the fucking
And,
Super Bowl.
and
I don't know what it is.
unfortunately, it went in the Super Bowl, but he still had
At that point, he already had like 50 yards.
in
and
a tutty.
touchdown.
He was on track to be the Super Bowl MVP. Like he was.
That was in
So,
the
like,
first, that was the first drive of the
Yeah,
game, I
at
think.
least he
Yeah,
got
the
to
first quarter.
he got to experience the Super Bowl, which is great and everything. But like he knew, and him and the team knew, like it's not when it's not if, it's when.
Yeah.
So it was like it could have happened before the Super Bowl, and they still were cool with that because like you get Odell to spread that defense out for however many games he's here.
And make
Yeah,
them
the
have
name
to
T.Y.
study
Hilton
it.
just does not scare me the same way the name.
Oh hell no,
That's
hell
true,
no,
too.
hell no. But if I need an old
Only
reliable,
5 years ago.
if I need an old reliable
Yeah.
on a slant or a drag route, or if I know someone, it's just the respect
At
factor.
that point, I'm going to CD Lamb.
But that's fair. But you have to respect
I
T.Y.
just feel
Hilton.
like at that point, whatever body's at the 3 requires the attention of wide receiver 3 requires. I don't care if the name's T.Y. Hilton or if it's A.J. Green. He's a wide receiver 3 at that point. It garners the attention it garners, but you're really focused on CD Lamb,
That's fair.
Zeke, Pollard.
He's all
Dak.
right. If you go around the league, he's a lot better of a wide receiver 3 than some teams have, though. I would say that.
Yeah, the Chiefs right now, I'm pretty sure Sky Moore is their 3.
And I don't care if he's 31. That man's still probably in phenomenal shape right now.
I'm sure.
So
But
it's
there's
like
no reason why he didn't.
T.Y.
There's not. I mean,
so I'm just saying,
I
like,
can't say there was teams lining up at his doors wanting to sign him though.
Yeah.
he turned down.
I mean, that's why it didn't happen until it was.
There
a
was I
necessity
think
for a
it
team.
was
I do
Rappaport.
see
He
that.
said there was obviously this isn't a lot of teams. Like you're correct. He had 5 or 6, and he turned down teams that were less. Basically, he turned down the Colts because Pat asked, He's like, well, the Colts in
I
the
would have
running.
turned down the Colts too.
He was like,
They
I'm not
just
gonna.
gave up the biggest
Yeah,
lead in
he was like,
history today.
Ian shot
At
around
his
it,
age, I'm picking Super Bowl contenders.
and that's what. Yeah, Ian shot around the question. He's like, I'm not gonna name who he didn't like who he turned down, but he turned down less teams that weren't as good as the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
So and he was like, all right. So basically, all right. Yeah.
His options became thin. It was play for a shit team and be help for them.
Oh, go
or-
back to my team that I played for
play.
during my
Or
career,
wait to
or
see
go
if
play for a
playoff
Super Bowl.
team needs me.
Yeah.
And guess what? The Cowboys were probably
Yeah.
one of the first playoff teams.
And
if
give me
not
my
the
Super Bowl
first.
chance.
So,
Yeah, probably. I mean, it's not like T.O.I. is going to be a second option there.
no,
No.
It's going to be like a
But
third, fourth.
But he could also.
Because you got to factor in Dalton Schultz.
Yeah,
the tight end,
exactly.
too.
You got C.D. Lamb, Dalton Schultz, Mike Gallup. You got
Fuck, I forgot about Gallup.
Yeah, you got Tolbert, the rookie Tolbert.
I'm just saying,
I
like,
think, or something
T.Y.
like that.
Hilton doesn't scare me any more than, say, Quez Watkins scares me.
No, but
To me,
No.
T.Y. is like Deshaun Jackson. At this point
I mean,
in his
just
career.
yeah. But
I love
it's a
Deshaun.
respect.
That was
I
Yeah,
think
my
it's
Deshaun Jackson was
I think
awesome
it's
in his prime.
it's a
Don't
respect
get me wrong.
factor you have to add to him on the field because it's Ty at the end of the day. It's not like
I'd
mean,
be more scared of
he's-
Deshaun Jackson, to be honest, because he's faster.
but it's also like Ty's leadership in the locker room.
That's a good vet presence, but
Yeah.
like as far as
So that
as
plays
far
in
as
for.
scheming for him on the field, though, I don't have.
But what I respect that. Yeah.
You're saying
Yeah,
as
he's
a
good for wide
defensive
receiver
coordinator,
now.
he's
Yeah,
in
as
the
a
back of your
defensive
mind.
coordinator, he is in the back of my mind. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, he's there, but I'm not worried about him. Like,
If he
But
starts
I
to
wouldn't-
go off during the game,
I
then
wouldn't
we'll
sleep
adjust
on him,
how
though.
we want.
But if you sleep on Ty, that man could put up 2 tutties, 150 yards.
Yeah,
quick.
like I think like if
Oh,
Oh,
he's
I don't
offense.
see that happening whatsoever.
if I said if a team falls asleep,
maybe, but
I'm just
I
saying.
think if a team falls asleep, CD's cooking them either way.
But I'm saying that's where like if a team if they fell asleep on Ty, they're like, oh well, fuck, they're
I
not
can
even
see
gonna
him
throw to
making a play or
Ty.
two, but
Like
leaving
he
him
could
open,
take
I
one
think, is
for
what he's
80
saying.
quick.
No,
Like
like,
that man's
he can
still.
get open still, and he, they get him open, he can burn you. But it's
I don't see him putting 150, two touchdown game or anything like that at this point in his career. I mean, I can see him making a play or two.
I'm saying it's possible. I'm saying
Unless
if,
they really
if a team
utilize him
literally
as
just
the
said
deep
fuck
threat,
Ty, we're only checking CD. This man's a bum. Haha, he's not fast
Ty
anymore.
can get him on the one.
Ty will don't fall asleep on my man. He's
Well,
still.
that's why I say he can make a play or two. He's not going to torch on defense all game, though.
I mean, 1 or 2 plays could end up being if it's a
Well,
75-yard tutty catch.
that
and-
1 or 2 plays will garner some attention.
But I'm saying
And-
that 1 or 2 plays can be made by anybody.
Yeah.
It doesn't just because
And
it's
it
T.Y.
takes
Hilton.
the eyes off
I'm not
of CD
treating
Lamb.
T.Y. Hilton different than any other name in the NFL that plays
Yeah.
his position.
Yeah, at this point.
I put a lot more respect on him being a wide receiver and knowing like timing and like how to.
But these guys are all pros.
Yeah, but there's like,
True.
I mean, you're not wrong, but they're like Ty knows how to break defenses down a lot better than some younger receivers.
For sure.
So he can find the gap for Dak. Like when Dak's in trouble scrambling, Ty knows where to sit on a cover 2 press to know, oh, they're all in a zone. I have to get here for my quarterback. Where young wide receiver doesn't know to do a scramble drill with his quarterback yet.
They practice scramble drills, so they all get
Yeah, but in game time, it's different. You could
No,
see
I
on
know.
film, like there's wide receivers that just, oh, my quarterback's scrambling. Well, I ran my route. I'm here, and he's not moving with them. You're supposed to move with your quarterback. Ty knows to do that. So
and he's
that's where
got
it's
Dak,
like,
so that'll help.
so it's
But,
just like, yeah, I'm not scared of him as Odell either.
I'll tell you
or
what.
of,
After hearing this, I'm actually genuinely curious to see how he's gonna do.
I'm not as scared of him as DeAndre Hopkins either, but I'm still gonna put respect on his
Wouldn't it
name.
be crazy though if he does go out there and just has a fucking game, like just goes the
could.
fuck off? That'd
He
be
could.
crazy. But
I'm not saying he will, but it's
to
he
pivot
can.
before we close out, wanted to talk a little pro wrestling. Not too much has happened over the past 2 weeks, but there's been a couple things we'll touch on briefly. Mandy Rose got released, which I think is the most bullshit thing I've ever seen the WWE do.
Didn't they like
So-
promote
Let's
her
keep the
image?
product
PG?
Okay,
Aren't they
but she
PG-13 now?
posted it on her like OnlyFans account. So
No, it's on her Instagram. That's like her. She's
Well,
like it's
if
not
that's the
OnlyFans.
case, then why aren't we releasing Natty? Why don't we release? Why didn't we release the Bellas?
Well, it's not like on IG or anything. It was like what
It was called like a fan only.
It's
Yeah,
called, it's called
it's-
fan time.
Yeah,
fan
it's
time.
like a subscription thing, but it's still like
I don't know. I
it's
think
against her
that's,
contract. That's what it was.
Yeah.
I just think it's stupid.
she
contract.
She breached her contract,
And they had a
agreement they had.
Yeah,
So
because I mean, there's granted they did promote some of her photos back in the day that were,
But now Matt Riddle just got suspended though for using cocaine.
or has it been confirmed that was cocaine?
It hasn't been confirmed, but
Okay.
it looks like that's what that's what Dave Meltzer said.
I mean,
the inside source that he has.
No, yeah, because I sent you the thing
Said
of
that it
him.
was-
He failed a drug test.
Yeah.
Multiple.
And they said that
But,
it was
I mean-
supposedly coke.
I mean, I'm sure it could have been. I just didn't know if that's.
It's not like 100%.
Just wanted it on
confirmed, but-
record that's not confirmed.
Yes. But
So
either
let-
way, he failed a drug test with WWE and now they had to
After they
suspend
gave
him.
him another, after they told him, after he failed one, they told him, all right, if you fail another, you're basically got to go to rehab or something, or else
And
you're released.
you
And
know
he
what's-
failed another, so they sent him.
You know
wrote
what's
him off.
crazy? My wife really was excited because it's going to be her first WWE show to see Matt Riddle because that's one of her favorites. And when I came home from work that day, she literally she's like, "Oh, I'm pumped for the show." She's like, "I actually put on a few matches." She's like, "I had Matt Riddle's match with Sheamus on," and I was like, "Well," I saw something today on my break. I said, "Matt Riddle actually got suspended. He's going to be out sometime." She goes, "Really?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm sorry."
Yes.
And then Mandy Rose got released, and she likes Mandy Rose. So I'm like, fuck, stop releasing these people. My wife's
Hey.
excited for the show.
Hey, now she knows we felt. When
She's gonna
Eddie and Chris Benoit.
She's
went.
going to go AEW for sure. Tony Khan's like, finally, I can get one again.
It's either
We will promote that all the way.
Impact.
Oh, yeah. He's like, we can use
You want to
that.
come in naked? Let's go. We'll do it.
I mean,
He's going to take it back to the bra and panties matches.
Like, fuck it.
Mandy
Come
Rose
in
would
naked.
probably make enough money on the fan time shit.
She's probably making more than her contract.
Yeah, probably.
Shit, once I saw
Like,
that picture, I
respectfully,
almost bought a
like-
subscription. I was like, how much is it? Ooh, 25.
Lifetime or is that monthly?
That yearly?
Is this a lifetime or a monthly thing?
Does this take out of my account like DistroKid?
What does it come out of my account?
But Alexa might be joining Wyatt's 6, I believe is what they're calling it.
Yeah.
She looked like she was pulling back into that Sister
Yeah.
Abigail look on Bianca.
Didn't
So
they
I'm excited to see where
have
that's
like
gonna
2
go.
people, Asuke, I think, like have a dark side or something?
Asuka.
Asuka, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry for butchering names.
Her other name is
Kana.
Kana.
I like that.
Kana.
Like,
That's from New Japan, I think, or something.
Yeah.
I don't know too much about the character. It's never
But-
been shown on even
US
NXT.
They've
Yeah.
never brought it to WWE.
yeah.
No, not even NXT or anything like that. She's always been Asuka.
They said keep that shit in Japan, bitch.
Yeah.
I like that they're letting her like give her freedom. Well, it looks like she's getting freedom though. Like, hey, let's try some shit.
Yeah. And just wanted to close out by saying that sucks that there's no more WWE New Year's pay-per-views. Kind of feel a little bummed out by that. They're not doing day one. They're just making you wait to the Rumble, but they are really building the Rumble. So at
I
least
feel
that's
like
cool.
it's
Well,
better.
they
I feel like
promoted
they
a
I feel like it was
one-year
like too
match.
many. They were starting to get too many like pay-per-views.
There for a minute it was like that. It was like every 2 weeks.
'Cause,
And
like-
that's back when you still had to pay for them.
And like
And
this
like I
is-
remember it got so bad to the point where my dad was like, "Man, I don't know what to tell you. They're charging $80 a pay-per-view, and they're putting out 2 a month. Like, I'm now making you have to pick which one. Like, pick one."
I'm sorry, are they on Peacock now?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
now they're just on
Okay.
Peacock. Yeah, you can rewatch them as soon as they're done.
Yeah.
All that good shit.
Shout out Peacock.
And
Shout out Peacock.
lastly, I have to mention the Stone Cold Santa Stunners. Do you remember when they used to
Oh,
do the?
yeah.
Well, actually, they just did a tribute to the troops today, and I heard the show was fucking dog shit.
Oh,
But
God.
Damn,
I didn't
that's
watch it.
unfortunate.
I looked at the card. The card was like the headlining match was the Usos versus the Imperium again, and
Okay.
the belts weren't even on the line.
Hey, run it dry.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, they used to bring out Stone Cold as Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Hey! Oh yeah, they used to bring. That's lit as fuck. They used to bring out Stone Cold as Santa Claus, and he'd give people stunners, and I just used to think that shit was hilarious.
That is.
But as we get ready for the battle, we will pivot over here shortly to Sleepless Radio episode 124, I think. George Thorogood versus ZZ Top Winners Bracket
Oh,
Showdown.
no shit.
Looking forward to it.
Good match.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. And thank you everybody for being tuned in. Leave your comments on your favorite Christmas movies, favorite Christmas songs, favorite thing that you love about Christmas, and I will reply to all of them. Love you guys. Have a blessed, wonderful, sleepless Saturday. We will see you soon for part 2, Sleepless Radio episode 124. Peace.
Doses.
Dude.